Morning, everybody. Wasn't quite sure how to start this video, and you might think I'm somebody's backyard. But actually, I'm not in the backyard, but I only have something to start the video from. I'm just doing a walk around to decide where to start. And where do I run into? A great big old gobbler who seems to not want me here. Where I am here in Dauin is I'm right across the street from the park in Dauin. And by the way, that is where there is a hidden ATM. Actually, 4 ATMs here in Dauin. This bird's very upset wants me gone. Where I am actually is... Oh, I'm upsetting this bird. I have to go past quickly. You don't like me here. Where I actually am is at the Catholic Church here in Dauin. And you see it's very similar to many houses here. A lot of junk floating around, but actually it's only right here. I think this is a sort of junk area. I came walking this morning to and I'm not really looking at the screen because I'm trying to think. So I hope the camera work is good enough. Just trying to think of what to say or what to shoot this video or simply just exercise. When I noticed the entrance to the church was open. And I came in and started wandering around a little when some ladies offered for me to have something to eat, which is typical here. They'll very often offer you food. And by the way, it's good to come and accept. It's something I learned from my wife's priest, that when someone offers you food or drink, you don't necessarily have to take it, but sit down for a moment. And as you see, it's much nicer now as you come around. I think they're junk area. And they're doing some construction here right now, so maybe a lot of that debris is, it's a nice church. It's built by the Spaniards, over 100 years old. And we'll just do a big walk around. And this, I guess, is a small chapel here. They have more than one. As you probably already know, the Philippines is a very religious country. Primarily Catholic, but I found many other religions here. I'm not sure exactly what this is here. They're building this cage. It seems relatively new. I thought maybe it was for animals like dogs or something, but I don't know. Like I said, there's a lot of construction going on right now. These are some of the construction workers out here. By the way, and I've mentioned this before, don't stay too close to a coconut tree because those coconuts can come down without warning, crack you in the head and kill your ass. Now this thing's kind of interesting because this chassis that's under it, I don't know exactly what it is they're making, but look at the wheels that are under this thing. These are extremely old, whatever they are. And there's 4 of them. It's got straight axles attached to them. And I don't know if I guess one steers maybe. Yeah, the far side looks like it steers. I guess this is a float they're working on, so maybe they're going to put new tires on it. Oh, old Nissan car. I hadn't noticed. I did some small walkthrough here. I didn't go that far. Oh, it's a very old Nissan wagon, very small one. And you see they have reed bar laying here. 3 pieces of small reed bar. They use reed bar a lot in gates and various things. Like you look at the pedicab, they're mostly made out of a reed bar because it's the cheapest metal they can buy here. And it's reasonably structurally sound, although reed bar itself is actually quite brittle and can crack easily. And here's the outside of the church. I originally had wanted to ask if I could go up in that steeple, and like a dummy, while speaking to the priest at the meal. We'll go all the way around the outside first. Morning. Forgot to ask. It was a very good conversation. Sat down, had a meal with the priest and another priestess there having it was his birthday. And maybe we'll end up there where the feast is at later today. They're cooking the food now. But they were just sitting around having breakfast. And you can see they're doing a bunch of construction here. I just love being here, how much the Philippine people are inviting to strangers. Now you see here, they use reed bar to attach the crossbars. By simply bending it over. Probably use bigger reed bar than they needed for that, but you know. And they're modifying this particular wall. It looks like it used to be something else. I don't know. So a lot of this looks new, but it's hard to judge. I've only been here in Dauin a year and a half, and I've never walked around this church. Morning. And they're working on the steps. After deciding they're poor. Have a little hangout. Yeah. You go to a little wider screen. Hopefully it won't be too shaky. I've had people tell me sometimes the videos are shaky. And I think that's because I use this wide screen. I don't have a gimbal. Come in here. Upstairs from here is where they were having the breakfast. I asked the priest if he minded if I did a walk around, and he said no, go ahead. You see this place, it's a lot like, almost like sort of medieval the way it's been constructed, because this was built by the Spanish. Morning. You can hear everybody's being very inviting.
Can I help you?
Good morning. No, I'm just doing a video.
Oh, you're doing a video.
I spoke to the priest earlier.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, with who?
Jules?
Monsignor Julius.
Yeah. And you, who are you?
Joy.
Joy?
Yes.
And what do you do here?
I'm the cashier.
Ah.
So there's 3 of us here.
Can I have some money?
No money. We would like to ask money from you.
Oh no, that's what I do to the beggars. When they come up and they go like that, I go like that back. So I can't afford to give them any money. And most of the time, they are doing it for a living.
That's so true.
Yeah, my wife's uncle, who disappeared from the family 20 years ago, was recently discovered in Dumaguete working as a beggar.
Really?
With 5,000 pesos in his pocket, was still out, putting his hand out. You know. So, and they offered him work, and he's going to continue to beg. But you know what? He didn't ask me for anything.
Oh.
Shows a family that actually does have integrity, even though he's a beggar. I found a very good family here. I got very lucky.
Oh, that's good.
Good morning. Let's take a look at the feast that they're having. Yeah, my wife's uncle is actually a beggar in Dumaguete. He was recently found by her brother. Nobody had seen him in close to 20 years because he was up in Manila. Ah, you see, we're getting ready for the breakfast. And I have the cake. Morning. And this is where I was offered a small meal. It's actually my coffee cup. And this is the birthday boy here. I forgot his first name. But we're not going to bother him. He's on the phone. And we'll go this way. I'm trying to hold this phone as steady as I can. And this is what they're working on out there. I don't know if they're expanding this or refurbishing. But very big. Let's go this way. And they do have English service here if anybody's interested. I believe he said 4:30 in the afternoon. And another one earlier. He said a lot of expats show up at the one at 4:30. I'll double check the time on that as the video goes along. This actually interests me here because I am working on trying to come up with enough money to convert my trike to a four-wheeled car. And when doing that, I need a set of seats. And that thing looks like it's been sitting there for a very long time. And I might be able to buy seats from it. And let me switch hands so you're not staring at the wall as I go down. As I need to stabilize myself. I'm an old fart. And I have bad legs. We don't want to end up stuck on top of those. But I took a quick look inside this, and it has front seats, bucket seats that I could probably refurbish. Now let's check this out down here. This I've been through here earlier with the priest. See, we're back where we started. This reminds me very much of some German castles I was in Germany years ago. And German churches. I don't know what this... Maybe for baptisms? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, they do use it for things. Yes, I would say it's about baptisms. And now we're getting into the main body of the church. We have the confessional here. We'll take a walk through here. Even the birds are invited. Many birds flying around. Now, here. This is where we came across earlier, and down and around. And this is what interested me when I saw it, because I was like, maybe I can give them some money and get the seats out of it, because it's never going to see the road again, I don't think. What bothers me is one seat is leaning way over. It's actually a Toyota, I believe. An older Toyota design. 2013 sticker. But that, I've been told here they stopped giving out stickers a long time ago. I just wonder why that seat is leaning. It's odd the way it's leaning to one side. But this thing has been sitting here a long time. Even though it's a 2013 sticker, this might have been on the road 2 years ago. Well, this is where we just came out. Let's go back in on this side. Have a variety of statues. My goodness, this one looks like a ghost. I don't know who this is, but the porcelain being so white. Feel free to comment on the channel if you know who some of these are. This one has a name, and I don't know how to pronounce that. My God, what a strange looking dog. Oops. Oh, it's holding something in its mouth. That's what. You look at it from this side, it looks like some kind of morphed dog. Mutant dog. And it's a good sized church. I don't know how much they fill it up. You see it doesn't have air conditioning. It has a whole lot of electric fans on the wall. And let's come up here and you see, of course, they have electronics here, speakers, loudspeakers, and such. Oh, it's back here. Let's see what this is. Oh, just a backstage. And this is a kitchen, I guess, or changing room. Yeah, this is basically backstage. Oh, you can get the karaoke mics. And let me switch back first. A lot bigger in here. I had somebody give me a lot of grief when I did a church in Dumaguete where it wasn't services yet. And they got all bent out of shape that I had gone through the church. They didn't see it. Well, that's odd. A pile of dirt there. What they didn't see was the people that were smiling at me just outside of frame. Like I said, the Filipinos are very open, inviting people. Ah, there's another one of these carts that they had outside. This one looks like motorcycle rims on it, where the other one looked like old, like rims from a car from the 20s. This one, yeah, it could be as well. Very old rims. And I guess they roll these around sometimes with saints on them. And I have seen that where they have a statue on the back of a truck, and they're following it through town. Oh, let's see. I can see it's set up for a lot of people. Oh, this is the extra large version. And this is where I actually originally came in. Now the door is closed. And there's another statue over her, a plaque here. Let's look at this one. Another one there. Let's look at all the plaques. There's 1, 2. Oh, there's quite a few. There's 6 plaques altogether. Actually, a couple more that are back behind other things. This one is, I guess. 1V would be 6, or is it B1? I'm not sure. I don't remember in Roman numeral, but I think it's B1, not 1V. Here's the courtyard again. Number 5. You can see we're at the confessional again. I don't know, that takes you up to where I guess people think the band might be, or the musicians. Well, maybe that took you to the tower, but I don't think so now. I forget exactly. Oh, I might be getting locked in here. They closed, the doors were open before. I forget exactly where in reference is the tower to the building. See where this tower is. Yeah, it's over there in that corner. It'd be nice to get up there and get a view from up there, but I do not know if that is accessible. It may just be like the one in New Maggette was. They said it's not safe. So it isn't safe to go up there. Let me ask very quickly. Let me ask you, is it possible maybe to get up in the bell tower? Or no? Is it no access? Oh, okay. Is there even an entrance into that anymore? Because I didn't see what looked like any kind of an entrance. Mm-hmm. Is there even a way still up there? Because I didn't see anything that looked like an entrance. Oh, it's all closed off?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. How do you get up there to fix things? From the outside?
Maybe.
You don't even know. Thank you. Salamat. Okay, let's take another quick look. See if we see what looks like an entrance. But obviously we cannot go up. Oh, brand new toilets going in. Fresh dog poop. Now I know where the tower is, which is in the corner over here. Let's see if there's even anything that looks like an entrance to go into it. They gotta be able to go up there and repair things. Yeah, I don't see. The only way I would think would be somewhere up here. Let's go up and take a look. I think I'm going to leave my stick here because they have a railing all the way. Leave my stick here. And let's go up here and look. See what we find. Oh, my stick is falling down there. These stairs are in good condition, that's good. Ah, yes, for the choir, I guess. And the birds. Ah, see, there is a way up there. Off limits restricted area. Keep out. Oh, it's looking just enough to see with the camera. Yeah, it's very beat up. Very old. Yeah. Okay, that's as far as we're going to go. Well, that's the church, folks. Let me go down outside and I think I'll get a screenshot of the name of the church and do a short video, end off this video with a bigger picture of the outside. I think you'll find it boring me simply walking down the stairs, so we'll pause it. Well, there it is, folks. And the name of the church, St. Thomas Nicolas San Nicolas di Tomasino is the name of the church in Dauin's Catholic Church here in Dauin, Philippines. And right there's about as far as I got looking at that tower. Maybe in the future I'll get the priest to give me a tour up there, which would be nice to get a view from up there. I don't have a drone. But here we are in Dauin. And the park is here, and then just the other side of this is the government buildings. And if you go down this road, it will drop you off at the beach where you can walk right out onto the beach. In fact, you know what? Let me end it at the beach. Only take a minute to walk down there. If you've gone this far in the video, you'll watch the other 2 minutes. These are some of the government buildings. And I think there's also part of the school here. This here, I believe this is private land. I don't know for sure. I think they rent out the various little cabanas for things. I don't know the whole deal on this. I've never seen any people here, either working or staying, but I'm seeing that there's some fresh looking stuff in there now. But a lot of stuff was left to go feral because of COVID. And a lot of the tourism died because of COVID and has still yet to heal itself. So I don't know for sure what that area is. There's an old, very old structure there I'm actually kind of curious about. But it's fenced off, and pretty much here, if there's a fence, it means keep out. If there's no fence, you can walk in. Except for maybe through somebody's front door. Well, you could probably walk past their house. So there's a lot of times the trail goes to another house. As you go past one house to get to the next. Some of the Filipinos might think I'm a little crazy right now because I'm doing this a lot. And what that is I'm training myself to use a bow staff. I had someone make one for me here. It didn't cost much, 300 pesos. 6 foot long, I believe made out of mahogany. I'm not sure, it's heavy, maybe too heavy. But the initial training is simply that. And it's a warm-up exercise. You do it to your front, to the side, over your head for about 10 minutes. So I do a little bit walking. I'm not using the bow staff yet because it is quite heavy. They rent karaoke and things here. They're working on some. And motorbikes, I believe. Yeah. One of the motorbike and karaoke. And you can pay here for, I don't know how much, internet for a little while for your phone. Another dead vehicle. Always dead vehicles here. This one's been here a while. What to do? A nice house for all this bags and stuff. I don't know what the deal is with that. A while back, earlier, about 2 years ago, we were invited to a resort here, which is entrance is right there where that guy just went in. At the time, this lot next door here was just grass. And now, look what we have. That's oh look, he's even got an ATV sitting there. Wow, look at that. You don't see a lot of ATVs here. They're around, but there's very few. There's a guard for the complex, I guess. It's a Gracie Dive Resort, which I did a video on about 2 years ago. And we actually parked like right there. It was all grass. I don't know what's going on with this lot, but it's got its own well, so that might be a good lot to have. Although a lot of the wells near the coast are not very deep, because they don't need to be. They also don't produce that much water if they're not that deep. Now you can come down there, you can park here, and you can pay to park. I think it's pay to park here, I'm not sure. But if there's room, you can park along the side of the road. And this is Caesar's Place. Another resort. I haven't done one on this one yet. Lots of diving centers down here. Ah, salt air. I don't smell it as much here. I used to go to New Jersey and you smell the salt air from such a long way away. You don't smell it so much here. I don't know if it's because the breeze is coming off the land, but just now smelled it. And this is another, I think another resort here. They don't have a sign. This just says no trespassing private property, but I believe this is either resort or rental units. I don't know. You can see framed out in the middle there, that's Oppo Island. And you can come down here and park along here, along there. Which I parked there the other day. I really need to learn Visaya. It is a very complex language. But there we go. The beach, which you're going to get the darker colored sand here. You don't get the white sand. But it's clean sand. Reasonably clean sand. Sometimes there's broken stuff. You have to be careful walking around with bare feet. And the occasional diaper. But and the beach pretty much ends. Take off my sunglasses so I can point properly. Right there, which is where I ranted about Donald Trump the other day. And goes up this way quite a ways. So folks, yeah, this is like a restaurant or not sure. This is a hotel or just a restaurant. Well, it's something commercial. No idea what these are. They're odd. Lights maybe? Yeah, they're lights. Anyway, folks. I just caught her making herself a video. And you can see there's no lifeguards out here, but there's a guy out here swimming right now. Where'd he go? Oh, that one's dirty.